Okay, so you were saying that your neighbors used to call the police on you guys. Why? Why do you think they did that?
Because we're black.
Really? What would they say to the police?
They'll say, there's some strange people walking in our neighborhood. We live there. And
They would say that for real?
I was little, and it was like it's a new criminal thing. Like you're walking with your like 6-year-old daughter or 5-year-old daughter and a dog and her mom just walking the dog.
Yeah.
And
would the police come out?
What'd
they say?
Like, they know my mom so well, but they're like, Deborah, tell the people that you're their neighbors. And she's like, just take a picture and say, this is your neighbor.
Yeah, yeah.
And so there's only like one person really people that were really nice to us, but they moved. I think there was another that she would play with me, but the next door neighbor, he wasn't very nice. He shot my cat 4 times in the leg. The other neighbor, didn't never speak to us. He had something on his lawn that said, don't touch the lawn. No dogs on the lawn or something like that. The other neighbors, I think somebody tried to stick their little dog on us, tried to stick a Jack Russell Taylor on us, and then that's when my mom let our really, really big dog out. And so they weren't really nice to us, so we moved. Because my mom didn't want our crazy neighbor to do anything else.
Yeah.
I think their daughter was to hit me.
And now, are you in a better neighborhood now?
Yeah. I live in different places, and so I've been around different things. But now I live in North Side, that's kind of getting kind of next to not kind of like Hyde Park, but not as high class.
Yeah.
So
I have a friend that lives in North Side.
There's no bad. There's like downside and upper class.
Yeah. I think it's a cool neighborhood. I have a friend that lives there. I think it'd be fun to live there. Anyone else? Has anybody ever? Would you admit that you ever discriminated against somebody?
What?
Would you admit that you have ever discriminated against somebody?
I have.
You have? What happened?
Elementary school. Me and my friend Cabria, we both.
Does Cabria come here to see them sometime?
I don't know.
I know a Cabria.
What she look like? I know Cabria.
She light skinned.
Is that your name? Oh no, no, right.
Okay.
And it was this girl. Her name Ayumba. I guess she came from like.
Come on, bro, cook on
Africa or
popcorn.
something, and we kind of made fun of her.
Bruh.
Yeah.
And like she was thick, and like she didn't dress that pretty
Bruh,
or whatever. And we kind of made fun of her. Then I was like, you know what, like this ain't
Guys.
right. And so I was like, I told her I was sorry and stuff. And,
Wow.
making fun of her.
Wow, great.
I never say sorry.
Yeah, that's the problem. Sometimes I didn't say sorry. That's the problem.
Yeah, we moved schools with this guy we used to always make fun of.
Yeah.
But he was like a really crazy guy, and we would call him like he would always come in with his wallet out like he was gonna pay somebody, and there'd be nothing in there. So we kept calling him like soup, like he was from the soup kitchen.
Okay.
Everybody like called on by the end of the year, so everybody called him that. And then like we all moved around school, so nobody ever said sorry to him.
So how do you feel about that? Do you think it was funny? How do you think you felt?
I think, I don't really know how he felt because it was going back and forth. Like, he would say stuff about us. That's like, it was a big argument in science class one day, and that's how he got that name. He was talking about everybody else, so everybody else would, like, click on it. So I don't know how he felt. He felt sad or, like, this is what I deserve, or, I don't know. I think I have, in 3rd grade, since we get the same teacher every year at my old school, they move up with us, so our classmates. We were playing this card game or something like that about, like, you have to find something that one might say blue. You have to find something around the one that's blue.
Okay.
Somebody said brown. And I'm the only black person in my whole entire class.
Yeah, yeah.
So somebody said me. So that's kind of...
Yeah.
Kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Anyone else admit you've discriminated against somebody before? What'd you do?
Like, we was in school, and like, our collar had been on my jacket, I was zipped up. So my jacket zipped up, it got a mask on it.
Yeah.
And so, somebody had hit me from the back of my head, and I didn't know who it was. So I went into class, and smacked this one boy, but it wasn't him. It was somebody else.
Yeah.
So when I said, I ain't say sorry. I was like, my bad, I ain't say sorry.
Yeah.
And so, dude was like, what you gonna do about it? Dude told the other dude what you gonna do about it. He ain't do nothing. So I felt kind of bad. Like, it ain't him, and it wasn't him.
Yeah.
So.
Anyone else? Have you discriminated against somebody before? Nope, never?
I don't think I have.
Anybody have any more stories like that you've discriminated against someone, Shannon?
I think I did yesterday.
What happened?
It was nothing.
Well, what happened?
All right, my cousins came over.
Yeah.
Well, my cousin had a cousin. They spent the night, and they kept getting on my nerves. And they kept like running upstairs
Yeah.
or something, and I told them to quit playing. And so I punched one of them. I told them to quit playing. Then she stopped for a little bit, but she ain't play that much.
Yeah.
And the other one kept playing there. I kept punching her there. That's when my other cousin kept doing stuff. She was like, "Why you keep hitting me? Why you not here?" I was like, "Cause I want to."
Yeah. So how'd you feel about it?
I had no feeling about it. She kept playing.
You don't care, huh? Hey, you got something to say?
What's up? You know me, Quark, all the way.
All the way to Cincinnati.
I had one time for real. Like yesterday, we had walked across the bridge to go see the movie that first Sunday, right?
Okay.
It was all my cousins, not all my cousins, but half of my cousins.
Yeah.
It was like this, like 5 girls.
Yeah.
So we walking, and one girl gonna try to play me, try to throw my phone out the river. So she almost got that donkey smacked up off the river for real. I wasn't playing by my phone. So then we was in the movie. She talking about she ain't gonna buy my ticket, so I got mad and left.
Yeah.
And after I left, I had her phone.
Yeah.
I threw it.
You threw it in the river?
Yeah.
You threw your phone in the river.
Not her phone in the river. My phone cost too much.
I'm like, you're crazy.
She don't know.
How do you feel about that?
I feel kind of bad because she had my ticket, but she was just playing so much, so she was on that childish stuff.
Now, if she hadn't bought your ticket, would you still feel bad?
If she had?
If she had not bought your ticket, would you still feel bad that you threw it in the river? You'd feel like it was okay?
No, hold on, no. I would have felt bad about throwing her phone because I would have bought my own ticket, but she should have
So either way, you would have felt bad. You
Yeah.
still would feel bad. Okay. Have you told her?
No. Am I going to tell her? No.
You're not going to tell her?
No.
But I think discrimination is something that people, you might have made somebody mad, or they're just not properly taught, or they're just downright mean. Sometimes I think that people don't realize that they're actually doing discrimination, and so so they just don't really realize that.
Yeah?
And
Yeah, some people are just, like, ignorant. You feel like they've been raised to think that. Like, my grandparents were kind of like that. They just didn't, in their generation, I don't think it's right, but they would just say things without thinking about it because that's what they always say, like calling people by certain terms, you know, that are inappropriate.
My granny do. My granny do that.
That's what my grandma does.
stuff like that, she doesn't think about what she's saying.
What
Grandma do a little.
what kind of things does she say?
It depends. Like they say something about my cousin, probably.
Yeah?
Like, it just happened. It said
Yeah?
something about it.
What's your grandma say?
My grandma would she'll tell them like behind their back or sometimes in their face, and she'll be like, that shirt is ugly or you're fat or something like that.
Yeah?
And she doesn't think about like what she's saying,
Uh-huh.
and it can really hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah.
My cousin, she's so overweight, and she just goes around and she comes over to the side of the room with me like, look at her, she's so fat, and it's like, why do you come to me? And so it's always makes me feel bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm being a part of it.
Make you join in, yeah, exactly.
What my granny do? She'll call my brother. He used to play for Princeton. Like, my brother used to play for Princeton. He used to be a big old football player or whatever.
Yeah?
So she'll call
Princeton University?
me, Princeton High School.
Oh, I was going to say, cool.
So she'll come to me like that. She'll be like, oh, you out of shape. Ugly. Why you not be like your big brother? Go do something with your life. So I'm like, Granny, everybody is the same. Like, people gotta do something with their life. And she told me, she so-called she put like $175 to get me in this training club, I guess, and I never go.
Yeah.
So she got mad at me and said I can't never come over her house.
Wow. How's that make you feel?
That make me feel nothing. I really don't care. I
You
still
don't
come to
care?
her house though.
You don't care, huh? Has there ever been, I know you guys are talking about stories that like somebody did something and so you did something in return, kind of a tit for tat kind of thing. Has there ever been a time like Victoria was talking about where you were just flat out, just because of who you were made to feel bad?
I can keep. If I do something, if I keep something I know I did wrong, I can't keep it a secret for long.
Yeah.
That might be some traumas in my head, but I can't keep it for long.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for letting me tape this.